Hey ghouls! So for this video I am going to share with you some little baby pics of me when I was a little child. Because this is Cringe Fest, I thought let's cringe together. I'm probably doing these in the wrong order, by the way. My last Cringe Fest video was about how my favourite band when I was younger was the Monkees. This one predates that. I thought, why not share some cringe photos of me as a baby and tell you another cringe thing. So yeah, when I was a very young tot and I could just about stand up and probably tot along, hence the word tot, I was completely obsessed. Some people already know this, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. I was completely obsessed with the song Dear Jessie by Madonna. Also, sorry about my audio if it's weird. I have a fan on. It's so hot in the UK right now. So unbearably hot. And I have a ring light in front of me. I am dying. I am dying. But yeah, I was obsessed with this song called Dear Jessie by Madonna. The music video just absolutely made me like, wow. Because at the time it was just like, oh, so cool. But anyway, I was just enchanted by this song, by this video, and little me, probably to do with my autism, I'm not sure, but I just religiously would play that song over and over and over, and I'm not even joking you, literally on repeat non-stop for hours at a time, to the point where my mum would joke that when I was little she just used to put it on and then go and do her housework because I would be spinning around and she'd come back in and I'd still be spinning around. She was like, yeah, just where I left you. I was completely obsessed with that song. I still listen to it on rare occasions. I kind of forget about it and I'm like, oh yeah. But yeah, that's why I have pink elephants and some bubbles on my arm, if you've ever wondered why they were there. I think I mentioned it in my tattoo video as well. But yeah, that's why I have the pink elephants and the bubbles. They're pink elephants and lemonade because that's part of the lyrics from that song. And yeah, little tiny tot me was completely just bewitched by that song, and it just was my little anthem. And I listened to it the other day and I watched the video because I hadn't seen the video in a very long time. It is on YouTube, so I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. And I sat there and I was like, it's kind of weird how you grow up and you become this person with, you know, a house, a car, bills, whatever, and you're like, I feel like this made me who I am. Because when you listen to the lyrics and you look at the video, I'm just like, I feel like it just built me as a person. It's weird because I never really thought about it. You grow up, you get like interests in things, stuff happens to you, you know, you have little obsessions with things. You get older and you have like, you know, your specific tastes for certain aesthetics. And I listen back to that song and I'm like, oh wow. They literally materialized from this song and I didn't even realize it. Because I was a tiny tot, barely able to walk. And it's talking about like make-believe stuff, and I was completely obsessed with like stories and like fairy tale stuff, and just the whole vibe of never fully growing up and never believing that the impossible is impossible. Does that make sense? And that's kind of what the song's about. And even like the music in it is very kind of circus themed a little bit, and obviously I'm obsessed with anything circus, always have been from a very young age. And it's just weird hearing certain things and seeing certain visuals, and I'm like, oh, that explains a lot actually. It's why I am the way that I am. But like, I never put the two and two together until I rewatched it, and I was like, huh, that's kind of crazy. So I'm like curious if anybody else has like a moment, like a pivotal moment in their life that they can pin back to, where they think it kind of molded you into who you became later on. Does that make sense? Because it's weird to me that it was so early on. Like so early on. an age where I didn't fully understand the lyrics, obviously, because I don't even think I could speak properly yet. So like, how does that happen? I am just baffled by it, because obviously I got older and I didn't really hear that song. Like, it's not a famous, well, it might be a famous Madonna song, I'm not really sure. I'm not a Madonna fan now, obviously. I'm just not. But like, that one song, I don't understand how that happens. How does that happen? Do you guys have anything like that? Because obviously I understand stuff as I got a bit older, like the cartoons, the spooky stuff that I started to get into when I got a bit older. Completely understand, because you're old enough to process what you're seeing and you're like, oh, I like that, whatever else. I get how that can form you in your older years, but like, being a tiny tot and hearing a song, it's really weird now, listening back and just being like, yeah, that's me as a song. I hope you enjoyed the little embarrassing photos of me as well. I found a couple. I will dig out some more. My favourite one is this one. Because it just reminds me of old school Simpsons. Probably like the first couple of episodes where Maggie has the little star suit thing. The onesie. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Does anyone remember the original Simpsons? And she's like walking like this. That's kind of what this like snowsuit was for me. It was very tight. I was very small and I was just like, I can hardly move in this thing. And it just reminds me of that every time I see it. But like, I used to be cute. I don't know what happened. Yeah, let me know if you guys know of any like weird things that just you think back now and you're like, I feel like that kind of changed me and put me on a path to who I'd be when I get older. Does that make any sense? I kind of want to know. Is it just me? Does this happen to people? Is it just a weird coincidence? Anyway, that's it for this video. Yeah, let me know in the comments and I will see you guys next time. Bye!